And hello, everybody. How's everyone doing this fine evening? Today we have a little bit of lineup change. Uh, Miss Ray was not feeling well today, so at the last moment I was able to reach out to David E. Persons, who is going to be our Ray for today. So let's say hi to the Ray of the day, David
That,
Persons.
that
Hey,
rhymes. You're
David.
a poet and didn't know it.
Yeah, it rhymes. You're the Ray for today. And
Well, I hope Ray gets feeling better.
yes, I do too. I do too. And Batty will be here, hopefully. She is at that dirty four-letter word work right now.
Word.
Work. So yeah, so hopefully she can join. And we are expecting Will as soon as he gets himself where he's squared away. So and we might have one or two other people might pop in. So until then, we're going to just have fun, take care, have a good time.
Okay.
And okay, I'm sorry. I just saw this. I have to throw it up there. David, trans Ray, uncomfortable
Oh,
for
no, no,
me.
no, 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 no. I don't think my wife would be too crazy about that.
Oh, okay. Cool Clearwater always finds ways to steal the show. I tell you. Okay, so why don't we say hi to the people everyone that has shown up? Of course,
I
first of
don't know.
all,
We shouldn't say hi to Cool Water after that comment, but that's okay.
oh no, I'm gonna always say hi to Cool Clearwater. He wasn't making fun of me. He was making fun of you. So, first, Greg Jonick, who's jumping in the line again. Hey, Greg, how you doing? And of course, our friend, Cool Clear Water, who was at my premiere earlier, and then at Will's premiere, and now
Oh,
he's
here
with
I
us
am. I'm
again.
back. Sorry.
He's with us again.
Sorry, guys.
Uh,
That's been happening. We're having a real bad storm here, so that may be what was going on.
okay, I didn't even realize you had cut out. So, but we are getting a little bit of feedback, I think, on your end. I hear my an echo.
Hang on. Hey, Doc, I'm going to go out and come back in and see if we can clear this up. I'll be right back.
Okay, no worries. And Miss Casey has came in, and Miss Casey, as soon as you hop back in, just say hey, hey. And there's Jeff Clark. Hey, Jeff. And David back into stage. Hey, David.
Okay, is that better? There we go.
Yeah, that's much gooder. And Mr. Mimsy, how you doing, sir? I said it before, and I'll say it again. I do think Mr. Mimsy has the creepiest looking avatar there is in the business.
Yes, he does. That was pretty gruesome.
Yeah,
That's pretty gruesome looking.
yep. And another guy that probably has the creepiest looking avatar in the business, Fraudulmania.
Oh, is he
Then
here? That guy? I don't know.
he will be in the chat. On panel as soon as he can. So
I
we
heard
have
he's a
Anya.
tyrant.
Yeah, he's so and accuses everyone else of being tyrants. And we got Anya
He's
Meadows, Carl, the last squirrel standing.
hey girl.
Don't get him. Don't get David in trouble. Don't get David in trouble. Giggles is in the house. Final girl, hey y'all, someone is impersonating my account just so you are aware. If you see any weirdness from me, it's not me. See, I can't say that, David. If you see any
Hmm?
weirdness from I can't say if you see any weirdness from me, it's not me because I got a lot of weirdness.
Yeah, I have enough weirdness to go around, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yes. Yes.
Well, she's hey, Will, she's in the other room. Should I go get her?
Steve Cousins is in the house. Hey, how's it going in New Zealand?
Hey, New Zealand, really? Oh, that's nice. New Zealand is one of the prettiest places you'll ever go to. It is beautiful,
Cyberrex.
especially the South Island.
I don't know if I said hi to Cyberrex. I know he's in the house and he's having some tech issues, but I'm hoping Cyberrex will be able to join us because he had a pretty good story uh for my premiere. Did you have a chance to listen to it?
Did I? No, I didn't.
No.
Not yet.
No. Okay.
Like I said, I've been kind of busy the last few days. Had
Yeah, I
that
understand.
project was
Yeah,
just
I
taking over.
understand the feeling.
But
I understand the feeling. I feel like I'm about 3 months behind on things I want to accomplish.
this is kind
And
of a weird feeling though, because I'm actually caught. I think I'm caught up with everything, and then of course the dryer stopped working. But
oh,
okay, good.
I had that happen last no 2 weeks ago. So I know
Well,
that
my wife
feeling.
just called me in the room a little while ago and said, "Honey, the dryer's doing something weird." And the drum, the belt that makes the drum go around, I think has finally given up. So I'm
Yeah.
probably getting it in the dryer here pretty quick. Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you're talking about. We had a dryer that basically the heating element burned out. And
Hey,
that
let
had
me
to be
ask Steve
replaced.
Cousins something real quick. Where are you on the South Island? This is interesting.
Might be helpful if I hit the right one. Of course, there's going to be a little bit of delay. And to answer that question, Christchurch. Okay. But yes,
Oh,
there's
you're
a
in
little bit.
Christchurch. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But there is a
Really?
little.
Oh man,
Yeah.
we pulled into Akaroa.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
right next to Christchurch.
okay.
I was
So
on the coast road.
there is a little delay when we ask a question. By the time you hear it and respond to it as quickly as possible, the good 30 seconds has passed.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's true.
yes,
They need to
that's
work on
one
that.
yeah, technology. There is going to be always a little bit of a delay. And that's one of the reasons why I do that 30 seconds countdown before I actually start the actual intro. Because by the time everyone's into it, that's waiting, good 15 seconds has passed. Yeah, and if anything, I would like to say my intro is the best part of the show.
Hmm.
You don't have to agree too hard. Hey, Mr. Thomas, how you doing? But David, you were telling me that you're finishing up with some of your coursework.
Now, some old coursework. I'm done. I am finished with my master's degree. I've got one more class where we have to present this thing I just turned in, and then I
Uh-huh.
am finished. Thank goodness.
Well,
Uh,
congratulations on that.
I will then have a
Congratulations.
master's in secondary education and curriculum instruction
Yeah,
and a minor in
outstanding.
history. But
Very.
I've already got one. It's not. It's kind of anticlimactic. I've already got one master's degree, so the second one's kind of not as exciting as the first one. But it's nice to be done with it.
Yeah, and I think you and I had talked about this not too long ago, and if not, I had a similar conversation, but how it's like when you got so much that's due at one time, and you're working
Hmm.
trying to get it done, and then when it's all done and said and done, suddenly it's
Yep.
like, what am I supposed to do with my time now?
It's like you put the car in park going 80 down the freeway. Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
all of a sudden you're like, what do I do now?
Well, no, it's kind of like to me. It's kind of like you're going up that hill on your bicycle. You're working, going up the hill, and finally, when you get to the top of the hill, you reach the climax of the hill. You start going downhill, and you don't have to pedal.
Yep.
And
That's a good way to describe it. Actually, yeah, that's pretty good.
so, and it's a weird feeling when especially if it's like with coursework that it's going on for a month or two where you try and get things done, and you
Right.
feeling
Try to
and
stay
it gets.
ahead. Try to keep up. Try to do it right, and then
Mhm.
it's over.
And then of course the last 2 or 3 weeks it just gets more and more and more intensified until finally, like you said, it's over, and it's like that suddenly that big amount of weight that was on your shoulders gone.
Yeah,
It's and
and
you
then
feel and
it's
you
kind
feel
of,
very.
like I said, it's anticlimactic to say the least.
And there's my fellow Gamecock, Donna Ray. Hey, how you doing?
Uh, SEC.
Yeah, right now.
The Big 12. No, Big 12. Big 12.
Wait a minute, how many
Bullhorn
teams
for it.
does the Big 12 have now?
Huh?
How many teams does the Big 12 have?
16, I think.
Yeah, so they can't even do math right.
Well, neither can the Big 10. They've got how many teams now?
I I don't know that.
And the Pac-12 has two. So
Yeah, someone has to reintroduce the math to them.
yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
It's kind of disturbing. These are all college conferences.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
Wait a
My
minute, we have
goodness.
to add. Wait a minute, nobody told us that.
And no, it's not just basket weaving. Come on, guys. So
Although it
yeah,
is getting a little. I mean, it's a game, guys. All those sports are games. That's all they are. Nobody
yeah,
lives or dies depending on what happens. I think we get way too
exactly.
wrought up in that. Don't get me started on that. We'll be here all night.
You're absolutely right. It does offer a distraction from what we were talking about, the coursework that you had to do for the students. It does bring revenue for the colleges to advance other areas. But yeah, when I was in college, I came up with you're there for the three A's: academics, athletics,
Mm-hmm.
and the arts. You should be exposed to all three in four one. Well, obviously academics, but you should be
Yeah.
exposed to the other two in one form or way, where it's to participate or to just attend sporting or arts events, and you should be exposed to
Yeah.
those things.
The college has changed a lot since you and I went to our bachelor's degree. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure it has. I'm sure it has changed a lot, a lot. So, yeah, getting that going. I found a very, very interesting interview for public safety, and I thought we might want to watch it.
He did
Critique.
an interesting interview. That's a first.
Well, I think the interviewer was more interesting than he was. Just saying. Just saying. So
Yeah,
let
I
me.
got to see this. I haven't seen this. Have you seen? You got it?
Yeah, I got it. I'm getting ready to throw it on there.
Hinishitsky.
Okay,
It's 9
this will
o'clock.
be interesting.
Do you know where your toddler is? Well, if you're Christopher Ryder's parents, then you do. He's here with me. And today, we're going to be tackling those hard hitting questions
Uh,
that you need answers to. Good evening, Chris. Thank you for being here.
Doesn't look like Mike's working. Check, check, check.
I just had to say this. Thank you, Steve. I love hearing things like that. So
Oh,
that's awesome.
that is so funny.
But that thumbnail, that screenshot, or what Steve said, and addressing the drama llamas. Hey, how's it going?
Now the way she's putting this together so far is pretty funny.
Oh yeah, and we just only got what 2 minutes in, not even 2 minutes in yet. Let's continue.
Check, check, check. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay, yes, yes. You don't need to hit the mic, dear. We can hear you. Just answer my questions and we'll be okay. Okay?
Well, that's not doing very good.
This guy's an absolute Neanderthal. No, I know. I'm a professional. I can do this.
And Mr. Thomas, I think a lot of us are the same way, but I'm not watching this because for public safety. I'm watching it because Roger Comedy Show actually did an excellent job with this. This is actually, I think this is funny.
It
So
is.
it is. So it,
And the sad thing is, it's also probably accurate.
yes, but yes, hilarious. It's a very funny thing, and sometimes we just have to laugh at it.
So, Mr. Ryder, may I call you Chris?
And hey, Tila Kid,
Um,
Well, it's your name, so I'm going to call you it anyways, okay? Okay. Okay. Now, Chris, I wanted to bring you here today on the show to get your side on some of the things that's going on in your life. What would you like to talk about first?
grand jury indictment against me on Monday morning.
Wow, coming in hot. Well, you are going to admit to it then. So it is true.
Um, yeah. So it's true. So I was indicted.
Great. This is very refreshing to hear. This may be an easier interview than I thought. What do you have to tell us? Hmm?
I am going to break it all the way down for everybody.
Yes, this is great, Chris.
Oh,
Well,
this
let us
is too
have it.
funny.
What do you got? How are you going to break it down for us? Let's start with when did you hear about this indictment first? Let's start with an easy question.
I had no idea.
Well, you know that's not true. But okay, we'll move past that. Let's talk about some of the challenges you face. Can you give the audience some insight into the case?
Like, how can they just make this shit up? And they are. They're just making this shit up. I'm a very normal guy. I know my faults. I admit my faults. I always have. What the fuck is going on? And then I am in real life getting charged with it.
Whoa, easy there, Cupcake. That is some big talk for a little man. You say,
okay, yeah, you have to love this. You have to love this. To me, talk for such a little man.
Hey, Doc, you know what, though? Your name is going on the lawsuit.
If he can figure out how to write a lawsuit, okay,
Yeah, well, there's that small detail.
yeah. Now here's the thing: I will countersue for my legal fees.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to think anybody else can do anything about anything.
Yeah,
He's
and then
just, I mean, he is so, there's no other word to use. Stupid. He's so uninformed, maybe is a better word to use. So, how do you,
eh,
uh, I
maybe
give
it's
up.
not. It's not that he's uninformed. He doesn't want to get informed.
Okay,
He
there
has
you go.
to.
That's what I was trying to say, but I wasn't sure how to say it.
Yeah.
There you go. Willfully
I
ignorant. There you go.
yes. Yes. Willfully ignorant. So yeah. Yes. Well, let's get. I'm just gonna keep going.
making shit up and lying. I really need you to break it down for us. Like you said you would. Hmm? Go ahead, sir.
They're just making shit up and charging me. Second of all, they're doing nothing but lying. How can they just make shit up?
Here we go. This is the interview I was expecting. I
Well,
need
he
you
ought
to
to know
now
all about
and
making
the
stuff up.
audience.
Oh yeah, he should. He should know all about that. He should definitely know about that.
He's the
I should
world's
do it one
expert.
day. I should one day reach out to Project Comedy Show and see if she would like to join us.
Yeah, that would be a fun show.
That would be a fun show.
to understand, how are you going to win your case? What are you going to do to the prosecution?
Yes, he did,
What you
Mr.
got?
Thomas.
Yeah.
Just smother you with legal matter.
Oh, gross.
I was about ready to say the same thing. That just sounds gross. Smother you with
Mm-hmm.
a legal matter. Ugh. Oof. Oof.
Yeah, that's really nauseating.
Yes, it is. Gosh.
I really wish you would have not shared that, but let's get back on track, shall we?
Complete bullshit against me.
I see we're getting nowhere with this. Any last words on your case, Sugar?
I guess I'll find out, right?
Oh, a wait and see approach. Not how I'd handle my case, but to each their own, right? Let's change the subject, shall we? Let's talk about frauditing. My audience here, they have a hatred for auditors, as you call them. What are your feelings on the audience having that hatred for auditors, whatever you want to call them?
Just for their hatred about First Amendment auditing, and they're proud, and I support it.
Wow! Really? You're telling us
Oh,
that you support stopping these auditors, as you call it. Really? This is great news. Great news. Keep going.
100%. There's no shame in me saying that at all.
Sir, you're being very open about this. What do you think the
I just realized something. I thought the whole character was animation. No, no, her head is animated, and this is her real
Mm-hmm.
body. Yeah, which is still very good. Just in my opinion. Okay, let me
auditors
keep
will
going.
say about this? And how do you feel this yourself? Keep going. What's your thoughts?
So I'm a better person than them. Don't give a shit what they say.
Well, now, what advice would you give to any of those new people starting out in this very dangerous
Stephen Cousins, she is not single.
lifestyle?
To sit down next to them when they're about to break the law and say, "You shouldn't do that, man." Just politely say, "You shouldn't do that." And if I could stop them from doing it, I would. They're publishing their crimes.
Powerful stuff there, Chris. What about the ones that are already harassing people? Like Chili, or maybe
Yeah, I know
Long
the dog is
Island
great.
Audit,
Yeah,
or that
yeah.
Ask Elmo. What would you say to them?
Stop. Why? Why do those assholes that do that to the people, knowing they're doing it, they know they're doing it. They're anti First Amendment.
Can you elaborate off that? Look at the camera and let the frauditors know how you feel about them. I mean, really get it out there and tell us.
They have to lie, protecting each other. They're very good at that. They will hurt anybody, and they're proving it. I encourage them to continue to publish their crimes.
Very strong words, sir. If you could give the other frauditors some advice, what would it be? Like, give us your final words to the frauditors. This is your time. Let it out. What would you like to say?
This horrific behavior, expose this. Try not to do it. You don't want that. You don't want that heat. You don't want that heat.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Chris is now an anti First Amendment auditor.
I'm sorry, the dog did it. Before the first time I watched this, I did not watch the dog. Now because Mr. Thomas pointed out the dog, I just I'm sorry. The dog is taking it.
Yeah, the
Roger
dog
Comedy
looks
Show.
like he just figured out what's going on.
Roger Comedy Show. Your dog has stolen this episode. It's official. We are declaring the dog as as stealing the show from you.
Yes, he has.
Wow! I
And from
have to
Chris.
say, and I think I can speak for my audience when I say this is very refreshing to hear. I think we are having a breakthrough. just have to say this. I was expecting this to go completely a different way. I had a video ready to go, but now I don't feel good about showing it. Let me ask you this. What will you do now? Reports have it that you have no other source of income. What you gonna do, sugar?
I see that there
Well, he
are,
has his international
trolls
contractor
in here.
business.
Okay, now don't pay attention to them. I'm going to need you to get back on track, okay? Because we the people need some answers. And I have an email here from a very reliable source that says you'll be going into a OnlyFans. Would you like to confirm
Um,
or deny this rumor?
So yeah,
okay, I'm going to just say no, 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 no,
To
no,
which part?
no, 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 no,
No, no, no, no,
no, no.
no.
And where? And I'm just glad Maddie's not here because she would start generating pictures to start showing people.
Uh-huh.
Yep. By the
And then the
way,
rest of us would have to throw up on cue.
uh huh. Mm-hmm. Let's keep this going.
it's true. It's true. Let them laugh. Let them think it's fun and games. It's exposure. But yeah, it happened, and you're going to witness me doing that needs to be done.
We're going to witness him exposing
Well,
himself? That's
then,
not good.
I have to
Uh
say,
huh.
you shocked me, sir. I was not expecting you to tell the truth. I'm sure glad you give me this exclusive. Can you tell us, will this be videos or just some pictures? And will this be on your platform like YouTube channel? How simple will you make it? And will it be live?
Video. It's not entertainment, so it does not belong on YouTube. It should be simple, like with or without a camera. It should be simple. Tune in to my next live stream.
Now, what do you think the audience wants to see from you? Like, like tell us what you've heard from the people. What will you be showing us?
They will do anything for a couple bucks, and I mean anything. It was not cool. I didn't want to. They would have me pulling my pants down and showing you butt hairs. That's
Oh,
how
please
far
don't.
they want to see up my ass.
Oh, well,
Yep. TMI. TMI.
that was very graphic, and that was a little more detail than I needed. I'm gonna need you to hold on a minute. I threw up a little bit in my mouth. I don't think I want to ask this, but are there any more details you want to give us?
If you think that making reciprocating saws with dildos on the end of it, going help me, very respectably, is
What the
Again.
hell is he talking about?
I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, Chris, that's called way too much information.
Uh huh. Very much so. He's your buddy.
He's not my buddy.
He's your buddy.
Whose buddy? He's not my buddy.
I say he's your buddy. You gotta claim him.
Has hell frozen over lately? The Stanley Cup Finals have been moved to Hades. Other than that, forget it.
So
I don't think so.
Oop, sorry, we don't mean to do that.
Oh no! Oh no!
No,
God
no,
no!
no. I'm sorry. That's
it's
meant
got a
for
tiny amount.
that is meant for
Uh
that's meant when Maddie gets here.
huh.
Yeah,
Well, oh God, no! Do you
but
really have to? Is it
no,
something
because but,
required by
but
law?
okay, but here's the thing: Maddie is being punished, and the punishment is that she's only permitted to watch that particular Frank video.
Okay. Does that particular Frank video have significance?
Yes, it does.
Okay. What is the significance of that particular Frank video there, Doc?
I will say that I had put my hands all over it and manipulated it.
This could be fun.
Yes, but we'll keep on
Hmm.
going.
Okay.
Coming soon.
Nope, nope. Stop, stop. I don't need to hear any more, please. You have now given me way too much details. We are moving on. Mm?
I think they want to see inside my butthole. These
Uh,
people are fucking
Oh
nuts,
God,
man.
no!
It is sick, and
yes,
they
it
will do
is.
anything for a couple bucks.
Hey,
No,
Patrick.
no, sir. I said we are moving on. I am very much regretting asking you any of these questions. So please,
Hey,
yeah,
that dog.
thank you.
It's not simple at all. Just like this dirty little dude, just like this dirty little snark dude, hammering away at that old.
Okay, are any of my producers hearing this? Any of you all? Hello? Hello? Can we cut his mic for a minute? Can we cut it? No?
I agree
We
with
just
the
gonna keep
dog.
talking? You're right. I signed up for this. Continue, Mr. Ryder.
It's so gross that there's Americans out there that want to. I guess I should be grateful that they find my content so entertaining. I'm glad that it's me that it's happening to at this point, as opposed to anyone else.
Uh, okay, Mr. Ryder. I, I don't mean to be so blunt, but I think I'm safe in saying no one, absolutely no one, finds your content entertaining. Sure.
I think we can all go along with that.
Yeah, I'm about ready to say yes. Definitely, definitely. No one finds it entertaining. Here, what we have to do it in the fashion of Chris Ryder. Put a one in a chat
Put a
if you
one
find.
answer in the chat if you think I'm a complete and unentertaining
Ah,
jerk.
ah, 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 Put a one in the chat. You think Chris Ryder's entertainment is content is entertaining?
Let's see here. Put a one in the chat.
Yeah, I said put a one in the chat, but you see nothing's happening. We're getting crickets. So yeah, we got twos from David. But yes, agree. Well, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. When he first came on the scene with being stuck in the elevator, that was funny as hell. Because you're thinking this has to be an act. It has to be. How can someone be so stupid to say, I'm stuck in the elevator and this is false detainment? But yet he proves day in and day out he is that stupid. But I'm
Yep,
going to
he
continue.
real. At first I thought it was either a joke or he just was doing that to make him look bad because he had to have known he could only get off on certain floors. I mean, everybody knows that, right? Then he
Right.
just went on and on and on and on and on.
And
Oh,
here's the thing. I can see someone of a reasonable intelligence having the same thing happen, not realizing that they can't go from second floor to fourth floor on that elevator. I can see that happening. But
yeah, yeah. I can see
yeah,
that. I guess.
yeah. But when they push the call button, most people will say, I'm stuck on the elevator. It's not letting me out. I'll at the second floor. Do you have a key card? No. Go to the first floor and it will take you all the way down, and it will let you out there. Then okay, but no one would be harping about. But this is false detainment.
About it being an illegal detention.
Yeah.
And I wish you would learn the word is detention. The word is
Hmm.
not detainment, Chris. There is no such word. Detention is the word you want. It is an illegal detention. Every time he says
Right.
that with that shrill voice of his, it just makes me want to go throw puppies to the room or something.
Right.
Ugh.
And again, this is one of those things. It's like, Dick, are you're that narcissistic, that delusional that you think you're that important where they're going to illegally detain you in the elevator.
By kidnapping you in an elevator. Right. Yeah, that's going to
Yeah. Okay,
happen.
Chris, you really, really. This is why this whole imposter thing and the whole they're faking paperwork thing. Chris, you're not that important. People are not going to risk
Yeah,
30
I mean,
years in prison for you going to jail for 30 days.
yeah, no one's. I mean, that whole thing is that just shows you the length and depth of how deceptive he really is.
Right.
I mean, yeah, yeah. He came. Obviously, he came up with that on the fly, and then just once he realized he couldn't get out of it, he just doubled down and said, "Oh, if I'm going to lie about it, I'm going to make it convincing." And that's where he's been ever since. He just keeps making up more stuff to go with it, and it's just a bunch of garbage. I mean, anybody. I'm sorry, don't get me started. We'll be here for a while.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't see how
Yeah.
anybody can
We're
be
done.
that
We're done.
openly
We're done.
dishonest.
But I do find that this comment from Donna Ray kind of a little interesting. Personally, I think she bullies Chris. That's interesting. Interesting take on it. I will say that. I don't
You
know
mean
who's really.
Tiffany? Tiffany? You mean you're talking about Tiffany bullies Chris? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree.
I think she manipulates them. I do believe that. I don't know about bully, but I think she does have a little
Oh,
control. And
Tiffany's a nasty little piece of work. She's very manipulative.
J Bond
Well,
is in the house.
some of the stuff. Hey, what's up, man? John, come on up.
Actually, do you have the link for and J Bond's email? If you want to shoot him an email and send him the
Yeah, I'll
link.
shoot it to you real quick. I think I've
Okay,
got
yeah,
his.
and I'm gonna keep this rolling right along. Okay.
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 I don't know what his reason for doing what he did to me was, but I didn't want to do that to him.
Let's change the subject then, and quickly. Let us talk about your mother. How has your lifestyle affected her? Hmm?
This is a woman who has endured so much hardship over the past few years.
Okay, so knowing how much this hurt your mother, what would you say to the frauders out there? And tell the people, is this a grift?
I would say stop hurting people, right? The shit that they publish, well, it ain't nothing but grift. Fucking idiots. Fucking idiots.
And real quick, first, hi at Nerd Girls Gym World, and we do have Batty in the house, but she's still at work. Batty, are you watching? Are you where you can watch?
It is what it is.
Very powerful stuff we have heard today. It must feel real good to get that off your chest. Now, how do you see yourself moving forward with your life? And do you think this has helped your big ego in any way?
We're going to get through it together. I need your support. I don't even have a big ego about myself. It's okay. There's still going to be a smile on this face. That's it for now.
I thank you so much for your time. We have learned a lot here. I'm safe in saying we learned way too much about this man.
What is he holding? The dog, that is. And J Bond's in the house. How's it going, my friend?
Yeah, good evening, guys. Yeah, I'm good. Getting tired, but
Hey,
I'm good.
Yeah. Hey.
How you
So
doing?
well, we're doing well. We're doing quite well. I'm gonna keep this
the
rolling
dog
right
has
along.
hand sanitizer. Or I
Yeah.
guess it's paw sanitizer in this case. That would be
Yeah.
paw sanitizer, right?
Yeah. The dog, like I said, the dog took this episode from Roger Comedy Show. But I love it. It's so fun. Let's keep this finishing up, and then we're going to take care of the other matter we need to take care of real quick since Batty's watching.
This has been Tina Schlitzky for Fraud at a Comedy Show News Network. Oh, that's a mouthful. If you made it through this interview without using a bath bag, you're better than me. Okay, now get me out of here. I need a shower.
And we'll do just that. We'll get her out of there so she can take a shower. All right. Oh my goodness. My email has been going crazy. All right. Let's see. Sorry, I got. Okay. Will. Okay. We also gonna get Rab out. We're gonna get Cool Clear Water up in here. So let me email him the link real quick. So my apologies on that. When you
So
and
what have I missed so far?
okay, well, we've made evil plans to take over the world.
Oh, great. I'm in.
Sure. In your community post, Nerd Girl Gens, and hey, Rodney King, how you doing? So, so yes, one has to work. All right, so we do have something special because right now that is crazy girl or baddie, she's in trouble, and
She's going to be punished.
she's going to be punished. And before we punish her, let's go ahead and say hello to Cool Clear Water.
Hey, what's up? How are you, sir?
Here?
Yep,
Good
yep,
evening.
we can hear you. We can hear you loud and clear.
That's right, folks. The man with the coolest voice on the internet.
Yes. But but let's go ahead and play the punishment. You're going really, really, really fast, and you should slow it down now. License, driver's license, please, meow. Okay, I'm gonna give you my license. Hold on, hold your horses. Oh, yeah, I'm in a hurry here now, meow. Oh, meow. Hurry up, meow. Meow. Got gas, meow. Hold on. There, felt better. Meow. 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 What's that in your back seat there, meow? Do I have to pull my pink fuzzy cuffs out for you? I don't have any pink fuzzy cuffs anymore. Will took my pink fuzzy cuffs. I know it was Will because he left his sippy cup in my car. You know how that his main is? Did you see what I did? I turned on my lights and went, yeah, wow. And that car had to stop because I went, woo, woo, woo. Now I'm going to write a ticket, take a drink out of my sippy cup that Will left in my patrol car, and go back to work. Yeah, that's been my little thing. And Nerd Girl Jen's World, I will probably take you up on that offer because I think we're going to start dubbing more videos. So, and not just Frank's videos. And thank you, Go Clearwater. Go Clearwater. We can hear you, but I don't know if you can hear us.
Okay, we got it. Full functionality.
All right, outstanding.
Yay! All right, now
Yeah,
it's working.
yes,
There you go.
yes. Now it's working. Oh yeah, we got a lot of punishments coming. We got a lot of punishments. We ain't going to do. I'm tempted to do one of the pizza girl, but using my voice as her voice. You guys know. You guys know who
Yeah,
I'm talking
that'd be
about when I say.
it.
Yeah, that would. But that'd be probably aiming toward Booger McGee because yeah, he's
Okay,
the.
I don't know Pizza Girl. What's the I've heard it, but I don't know what it's about.
Okay. So Pizza Girl was my answer to the ladies' demand to prank videos. Burger McGee suggested me to go play this particular let's just say internet
Hey, cool. Let me put it this
influencer.
way: no one was looking at the pizza during the video.
Yes, thank you. That is the best way to put it. That's the best
She's
way to put
preparing a
it.
pizza, and nobody cares.
Yeah, exactly.
Telling this
Well,
to the guy that can't see. Yeah,
yeah.
asshole.
Yeah, exactly. So we were that, but like I said, that was our answer, and that seemed to got some folks not too happy. But Batty does say she wants to do Piece of Girl's voice. We'll probably do 3 or 4 different takes with different people playing her voice. We'll probably get and we'll just dish out punishments like that. I think that was is going to be a great idea for punishments, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Heck, we could probably take dare I say it? Dare I say it? A Chris Ryder video and dub it.
I really think
Ooh,
we need to get a lady on panel because the Q level here is just off the charts.
I agree. I agree,
That's true.
but Batty is at work, and as soon as she can join us, she will. And as I said earlier, Ray is not feeling well, so she's taking time off. But as far as I'm concerned, she's always part of the show. And that being said, I think it's time for us to play a game.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah.
Real quick, if I may interject, Mr. Thomas, I don't know that commercial, but I'm going to search for it, and it better not be bad.
So, actually, it's not bad. It's not bad. Beef is what's for dinner. And yes, I do agree with Mr. Thomas on that. Now that he pointed out.
Well, as long as it's not pork, because that's not kosher.
And of course, everyone, she has changed pick just to torment me. So,
Well,
Batty
somebody
has
has to
to,
do it.
yeah, Batty has to do it. So, real quick, let me put something on stage and do a video share, screen share, whatever you want to call it. So now we got the Chat GPT up on screen. I'm going to start it off with a question. And the question I'm asking, and everyone think of a questions that you would like and to be asked, but I'm going to start off with a question. And the question we're going to ask is, can typing Google in the Google search bar break the internet?
Oh, I hope so.
And we are getting our reply back. And it says typing Google into the Google search bar won't break the internet. It might create a bit of confusion, but search engines are designed to handle such queries gracefully. In fact, Google's search algorithm are sophisticated enough to understand such queries and will likely return relevant results related to Google itself, such as Google's homepage or any information about the company. So, why it might be fun experiment? It won't cause any catastrophic effects on the internet. And that has been one of those popular memes out there. Google will
Now,
break the internet.
now it
And
would be hilarious if when you type Google into the search bar, it printed out what a Google is.
and you know that is a good point there, CCW, because Google, yeah, I mean it has become its own verb. It's you say you don't say I'm going to go search I'm going to go search the internet. You go and say I'm just going to Google that. And before Google, you had Yahoo, you had Ask Jeeves, you had other ones that's kind of sort of disappeared, or they're not as relevant as they are as Google is. Google's big, it's massive, and
But it's not a
I
Google big. I mean, Carl Sagan billions and billions Google big.
Well, actually, I think it's bigger than a Google, but if you count everything.
Yeah. So,
That's actually a good question.
and real quick, I want to say hey to Michael Wyatt. How you doing? Good to see
Hey,
you.
Michael, how you doing?
Yeah. So, so yes, uh, the answer here is chat. Is that Google is big, it's huge, but that was a running joke, and that came from a TV series known as the IT Guys.
Mm-hmm.
Valerie Michelle, hello, how you doing?
Howdy,
And
Valerie.
yeah, and that was hilarious. That was funny, and it's a show if you're into IT industry at all, you should go watch. It's to me the humor in it was timeless. But so, Patty, what's your question? Go ahead, ask it. What's your question?
Is that the one about needing a female voice?
Uh, hey,
Hey,
Daniel Hare,
Daniel.
how you doing? Yes. Hey, no, the question is, what do I have a fascination of Frank Sloop? And actually, I don't have a fascination of Frank Sloop, but Batty does. So why? We'll ask, why does Batty have a fascination of Deputy Frank Sloop? Batty's fascination with Deputy Frank Sloop could stem from various reasons, depending on the context you're referencing it to. Without more information, it's hard to pinpoint exact reasons. However, here are a few possibilities. Character dynamics. In a fictional setting, like a movie or a book, characters may have unique dynamics or relationships that drive the story forward. Batty's fascination with Deputy Frank Sloop could be a plot device to add humor, tension, or depth to the story. Personality
I
traits.
got
Batty,
that.
yeah, Batty might find Deputy Frank Sloop interesting or entertaining due to his personality traits. For example, Sloop could be portrayed as eccentric, quirky, or adventurous, which could captivate Batty's attention. Plot element. Deputy Frank Sloop could play a crucial role in the plot that directly impacts Batty as or the storyline. Batty's fascination with Sloop might be a reflection of the plot element, such as Sloop being a key ally, adversary, or mentor to Batty. Symbolism or theme. Sometimes characters represent larger themes or ideas within a story. Batty's fascination with Deputy Frank Sloop could symbolize something deeper about the nature of the relationship, heroism, or identity within the narrative. Without specific context about who Batty and Deputy Frank Sloop are, the story they're part of, it's challenging to provide a more precise explanation. If you can provide more details, I can offer a more tailored response.
Or it might just be as my 13-year-old great granddaughter says, he's hot.
Yeah, it very much could be. That's a, yep. I think he's got. I think Cool's on to something there.
Yeah, yeah, yep. That's it. That's it. That's what might be. What it might be. So, do we have anything? Another question we might want to ask.
I'm trying to think of a good one. But, I got one. Why is Chili DeCastro so stupid?
Okay, it would probably not know who Chili De Castro is, so we'll say
No virtual
why.
machine can answer
You
that
never
question.
know.
Why is Jose De Castro?
There you go.
Uh,
Jose Maria de Castro.
oh, thank you,
Jose
thank
Maria
you.
DeCastro, right?
You have to use his preferred jail
Oh, and you have
name.
to put Esquire in there since he is a constitutional law scholar.
Well, so stupid. It probably won't give us an answer. Yeah, the contents violates use. Okay.
All right, change stupid to deluded.
Uh, I'm sorry.
Change stupid to deluded.
Okay. Yeah. Mm, s- we'll say delusional.
Okay, there you go. That'll work.
Without specific context about Jose Maria de Castro and the reasons for labeling them as delusional, it's challenging to provide a tailored response. However, delusional, which are false beliefs that persist despite evidence of it to the contrary, can arise from various factors. Mental health conditions. Delusions are commonly associated with certain mental health disorders such as schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, or psychotic disorders. These conditions can affect person's perception of reality and lead to the development of irrational beliefs. I hate to say this when we're reading this, we might
That's
be going a
actually a
bit.
pretty good answer for him.
Yeah, yeah, we're probably sitting there going, and not just for him, just saying.
And he might be trying to play catch up with the red Power Ranger that is in prison for murder.
Ooh, yeah,
Oh, really? I didn't
that's
know
yeah,
about that.
ooh,
What? Oh my
that
goodness,
is
I didn't know
true. That
that.
one of the Power Rangers is actually in prison for heinous crimes. So that is true. He's trying to play
Man,
catch up.
that doesn't sound like that was such a great gig to get. Looking at what happened to everybody afterward. Hmm.
Well, hey, but you got to set a goal that you can make happen.
Well, that's true too. That's true. That's true.
Jay Bond, I like that question in the private chat, and we'll definitely ask that one next. So let's
I
keep
missed
this.
it. What was it?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
yes,
going to ask.
nice one, J Bond.
Yeah, yeah, I'm going to ask it here
Thank
very,
you.
very shortly. Sometimes, okay, cognitive biases. Sometimes individuals may hold on to beliefs that are not supported by evidence due to cognitive biases, such as confirmation biases, favoring information that confirms pre-existing beliefs, or illusory correlation, perceiving a relationship between unrelated events. Trauma or stress, extreme stress or traumatic experiences can sometimes lead to distorted thinking patterns or beliefs as a way of coping with or making sense of challenging situations. Cultural or social influences. Cultural or social factors can also play a role in shaping beliefs and perceptions. Individuals may adopt beliefs that are prevalent in the social circles of cultural context, even if those beliefs are not grounded in reality. And personal experiences. Past experience, including successes, failures, or interpersonal relationships, can influence on the individual beliefs about themselves, others, and the world around them. It's important to approach discussions about someone's beliefs or behaviors with empathy and understanding, recognizing that they may be underlying factors contributing to their perspective. If you're concerned that someone's well being or the impact of their beliefs, it may be helpful to encourage them to seek support from mental health professionals who can provide appropriate guidance and intervention. So I'm going to take this moment. Jose Maria de Castro, seek help. You really, truly do need it. We're seeing this every day. You're on YouTube. Your behavior is not normal. Please seek help. And while we're at it, Chris Ryder, please seek help. We see your behavior every day on YouTube. That behavior is not normal. All right. Did I do my good service for today?
Yeah, yeah. I think you got it covered there.
Hey,
Will?
the head maniac is here.
Yes, Will.
Ah! Oh, hey, Will.
Will, get in here now, buddy. We're waiting for you. But let's ask Jay Bond's question. What makes you a constitutional law scholar? Uh, Okay. As an AI develop OpenAI. I don't have personal experience, qualifications, or credentials like a human. Okay, let's rephrase that question because it's thinking of you as being as ChatGPT. What makes a person
There you go.
a constitutional or what are qualifications? Sometimes it's just have to be a constitutional law scholar. Let's see what we get. Let it finish its answer, and it's giving us a long one. Good Lord, it's going to take us a while.
So let's see
And
what it
seriously,
shows.
we'll get up here, buddy. We're waiting for you to join us. Okay.
Let's see where it
Okay.
shows that you have to read Google for 20 years and study on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay.
It should
Okay.
definitely show that.
Becoming a constitutional law scholar typically requires a combination of education, experience, and expertise in the field of law. Here are some qualifications that are commonly associated with constitutional law scholars. First, advanced education. Most constitutional law scholars hold a Juris Doctorate (JD), a degree from an accredited law school. Some may have pursue further education, such as Masters of Laws or Doctor of Philosophy in Law, which is focus on constitutional law or related fields. Specifications, specializations, excuse me. Constitutional law scholars typically have a deep understanding of constitutional principles, theories, and jurisprudence. They may focus their research and scholarship on specific areas of constitutional law, such as free speech, equal protection, separation of powers, or constitutional interpretation. Pub- publication record. Scholars in the field often publish articles. I want to stress that they publish articles, books, and papers on constitutional law topics in peer reviewed journals, law reviews, and academic presses. A strong publication record demonstrates expertise and combinations to the field. Teaching experience. Many constitutional law scholars work as professors or instructors at law schools or universities, where they teach courses on constitutional laws and related subjects. Teaching experiences allows scholars to engage with students, convey complex legal concepts, and contribute to legal education. Research skills. Scholars in the field conduct original research, analyze legal precedents, and case laws, and contribute to legal scholarship through their insights and their perspectives. Strong research skills are essentially for producing high quality academic work. Professional engagement, active participation in professional organizations, and this conferences and civil symposiums related to constitutional law can help scholars stay updated to developments in the field, network, and colleagues, and contribute to a scholarly discourse. Legal practice or judicial experience. While not always necessary, some constitutional law scholars may have prior experience practicing law or serving as judges or judicial clerks. This practical experience can provide valuable insights into legal principles and real world applications. Overall, becoming a constitutional law scholar requires a combination of academic achievement, scholarly contributions, teaching experience, and engagement with the legal community. It's a demanding and rewarding field that requires dedication, passion, and a commitment to advance knowledge and understanding of constitutional principles. Based upon what we just read, is Chile de Castro a constitutional law scholar?
No.
100%.
No, no, no.
No, no,
Just
no,
no.
no, 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 no,
Yeah, I think
All
we
the
don't have to
no
elaborate on that
into
one. I
the
think we just
O.
say nope and move on.
nope. No, no,
But
yep.
you can also put in a question. Can I be a law scholar without a law degree? That should make it even clearer.
Hey, Chino Nino. I'm sorry. What was that, Javon?
If you put the question in, can I be a law scholar without a law degree? Or can I become a law scholar without a law degree? Make it even more clear that he cannot be what he claimed to be.
Well, I mean, it just everything in this. I mean, what you see right here, it indicates you have to have some kind of advanced degree. You can't just get it from. But let's ask it this way:
Yeah, that's
Can
the scholar part.
yeah, yeah, can a person become a constitutional law? Yes, a constitutional law scholar by using Google alone. And let me correct that spelling because I obviously constitutional law scholar. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I think the first paragraph kind of sums it up very nicely. Becoming a constitutional law scholar solely through self-studying through Google will be highly challenging. While Google can provide access to a vast amount of information, including legal documents, articles, and scholarly publications, becoming a scholar typically requires a combination of formal education, specialized training, and practical experience. So, I mean, I think that without just going through all that, I think that's the answer right there. Because I don't, even if it says, I don't think Chile has the discipline to sit there and spend the time read and study that. It
I
takes a
can
lot of
promise
discipline.
you this.
Yeah,
and
it takes a lot of
hey,
discipline.
in the chat, Will says that he is in jail. He wants some help. I am not sending him money for moon pies. I have seen the Green Mile. I know what happens.
And everybody just,
Whatever do you mean?
I am going to post one to pay for my wedding. I can't post two, dude. Okay, I don't know what he. I'm not, but I have not been paying attention because while I'm reading. But Will, well, I don't believe you're in jail. I know you how you are. You like to play pranks on people like I do. Come on up here, get on stage with us so we have something for you. Okay, let's see. We got this question should usually only show a picture of J Bond. That's true. It should just show mate. Okay, thank you. I was just looking at the off stage, the backstage comments. All right. In fact, Will, you still here, right? I got something for Will. We're going since he's not on stage. I'm
We
going
shall force him
just
on the stage.
we shall yeah. So I have a poem written by our friend Chat GPT, and I'm going to just go ahead and read it real quick. In a world where drinks do flow, where bourbon's warmth begins to grow, there's a tale of sippy cups, you see, a fusion of grown up and infancy. In these cups of plastic sheen, where childhood meets the bourbon's gleam, the whiskey swirls in gentle dance, a sip of youth, a grown up's chance. No crystal glass, no fancy flair. Join a cup with a lid to share, yet within it confines a treasure lies, a taste of comfort, a gentle rise. For in these sippy cups we find a blend of innocence and refined, a nod of days of simpler grace, in every sip a familiar embrace. So raise your cup, both young and old. Let's bourbon's story be retold. In sippy cup we find a blend, old youth and wisdom till the end.
Yay, bravo. Encore. Author.
All right, let's see if this will get. I don't know who to feel sorry for in that situation, Mr. Thomas. Would I feel sorry for Will or would I feel sorry for Chili?
I
That's
know that one, Donna. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
Baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby.
That's Chili. Okay.
I'm afraid cool sounds a little cooler sounding that than I do, though.
Yeah, he certainly does. He certainly does. I can't. All right, I'm just. All right, so there's that point. That was specifically for Will, but since he's in the chat, I thought I might read it for him. See if we can make him get up here. Do we have any more questions for Chat GPT?
Oh, I got one for you.
Okay.
What's the meaning of life?
42.
Well,
That one's easy.
Oh, I knew that, but that's
meaning of life.
But I'm not hitchhiking the galaxy this week, so I want to see what I want to see what ChatGPT says.
Okay. Really? Do you want me to read all of this?
Oh, just give us a summary.
All right. Got to read it. Okay, the meaning of life is deeply philosophical question that has been pondered by thinkers, philosophers, and individuals throughout history. Different people and cultures have offered various perspectives and interpretations to the question. Here are a few common approaches to understanding the meaning of life. And ultimately, the meaning of life is deeply personal and subjective question. And individuals may find their own unique answers through introspection, reflection, and exploration. What gives life meaning for one person may not necessarily resonate with another. And that diversity of perspective is part of what makes this question so fascinating and enduring.
Ooh, good answer.
That is a very good answer. And of course, you got that real good details that I just don't want to go into myself. But it's very good question. Very good question. All right. Anyone else has any more questions? Anyone in the chat? Do we have a question in the chat? And then I'll scroll up.
What is the appeal of baby back ribs? No, never mind. Skip it.
No, we're not going. So, Michael White asked Mr. Cool Clear Water. Did I show the wrong one? There you go. I tell you, these posts are disappearing on me. It's scrolling up. What was that? Where was that question? Oh no, it was not Michael White. It was Giggles. Hey, at Cool Clear Water, do you know the song "Long Black Train"?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Do I need to?
That gosh, I want to say I recognize that name of that song myself.
It does sound familiar, but not more than, yeah, I think I've heard of it.
Who sings "Long Black Train"? And let's see. That's what I thought. Josh Turner, who has a very okay. We got feedback coming up back on someone's stuff, but Josh Turner, who is a singer, country singer, and he has that deep, heavy voice like you do, CCW.
Well, somebody else recorded that first way back in the day. I can't remember who it was though.
Yeah.
I want to say it's Johnny Cash, but somebody like that.
And
or maybe it's Glenn Campbell. Maybe it's Glenn Campbell.
Okay, and very And I had to ask this question because I knew he was somewhere near where I lived at, and that is true. He is from Hannah, South Carolina, and born in November 20th, 1977. So that's just kind of curiosity out of that question. Michael, you saying did Johnny Cash sing that song too? Let me see.
Or somebody like that. I think it was Johnny. Oh man, I'll be up all night trying to remember this now. Who
Why do
sang
you need
all
to?
that shit?
If Johnny Cash did it, I'm missing an album in my collection.
No, Johnny Cash did not.
Okay.
Okay, then who was it? Hank Williams? One of them. Hang on a second.
Jamie,
Nah,
hey, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you here.
no, I think. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of a different song. Never mind. Yeah, I got you.
Well, I do have one more
I was
question. We're
thinking
going
of.
to go
I
ahead
was
and
thinking of 500 miles of what? I was thinking of 500 miles from home.
I'm going to ask one more question to ChatGPT, and that question is: how much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Question of the ages.
The classic tongue twister, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, is a playful and humorous phrase rather than a question with a definitive answer. It's a wordplay exercise rather than a literary inquiry, often used for fun or to challenge one's ability to articulate difficult phrases quickly. So the answer is more about enjoying the wordplay than arriving to a specific measurement of woodchucking.
Okay, so
Next.
Chat GPT just chickened out.
Yeah,
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 pretty much.
Plain and simple.
yes,
Wimped out.
definitely, definitely. All right, I have to ask something Star Wars related, and then this will be it. How many stormtroopers stormtroopers were stationed on the first Death Star?
How many stormtroopers does it take to hit a single target?
I'm just curious if it'll give me an answer. In Star Wars, the first Death Star was a massive space station, but the exact number of stormtroopers stationed on is not specific in the movies or official canon sources. The Death Star was primarily staffed by Imperial officers, stormtroopers, and other personnel necessary for its operations and maintenance, but specific numbers are not provided. However, given the Death Star's immense size and capabilities, it likely household a significant military force to protect and defend it. Okay, so it went that
That's
one.
easy
That
for you to say.
one. Okay, well, okay, that's it. I'm done with Chat GPT, I think. All right. You know what I really like us to do?
Hey, I've got another
What?
question, real quick.
What's that?
If Peter Piper pecked a peck of pickle peppers,
Nope, nope, nope,
would
nope,
Peter
nope,
Piper
nope,
peck a peck of pickle peppers that Peter Piper picked?
nope. Not going to. Okay, so,
Okay, never
giggles.
mind. I
I
know
will.
the answer.
Giggles.
The answer's 42.
I, giggles. I'm going to say this. I'm not going to ask GPT that question, but I will answer it for you. With the egg and the chicken, the egg is a possibility of the chicken, whereas chicken is the actual reality. You can't not have a possibility without the reality. So therefore, the chicken was before the egg.
I disagree.
I do too, but I want to hear Cool's version first.
There was something that turned into a chicken over time. And so that proto chicken laid an egg that hatched the first chicken.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then the chicken got drafted by the Cowboys and became a quarterback.
Oh, now. Chino Nino, thank you. So according to Copilot from Microsoft, there were 25,984 stormtroopers on the Death Star. Looks like they would just add 16 more to get an even 26,000, I would think. But okay.
Well, yeah, but how many chickens?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How many chickens on the Death Star?
All right. Let's see. How many?
I have a question for it. If a dog ate a cat, would the dog then chase mice?
No, because it'll be full. He ate the cat.
Oh, good point. Okay. If a dog became a cat, would he chase mice?
My cats won't chase mice. I mean, they're lazy. They're sleeping right now.
That's true. Cats, yeah. Yeah, nobody actually owns a cat. Cats just allow you to dwell with them.
Yeah. The cats moved in and they say you're more than welcome to stay as long as you feed me and
All right, human. If you behave, we'll let you stay.
Well, and it is sometimes a good thing to not be able to see, because if I could see, every movie for the last several years would look like a cat butt.
Ouch.
Okay. No.
Well, that thought.
Yeah. It has some food production facilities to support its crew. Specific details about the presence of chickens or any livestock are not provided in the source material. So, ChatGPT does not know how many chickens are
You
in
know what's
there.
really frightening is that I don't know which is more frightening, that we're asking this or that it has the answers. I mean, how many structures on the Death Star? You guys do realize the Death Star never actually existed, right? Just want to make sure.
More frightening that we're asking.
Yeah, I think that would be. Yeah, me
Well,
too.
I would say it happened in a galaxy far away, long time ago.
So how do we find out about it?
R2D2.
Oh, of course. Never mind. All right. Good question. Good point. I think.
Okay.
Or not. I don't know.
Well, now we're going back to Weird Al Yankovic. A long time ago.
My
Okay.
hero.
Yeah. Definitely. All right. You guys want to make fun of Lucky Laptops?
Oh, sure. That's always fun.
Oh, always.
Yeah. This is one that not his
But if
newer
Lucky
one.
Laptop, hey, if Lucky Laptop had a laptop that was lucky, would the Lucky Laptop be lucky if it was owned by Lucky Laptop?
To answer that question, after viewing the video of Lucky Laptop holding his laptop out of the car window while they were going down the highway, no, that laptop's not
Yeah,
Lucky.
I would say I would not want to be his laptop. That's I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Oh, hell, I would be making fun of him if he was not a frauditor. Just going around filming with your laptop, really?
Yeah, that is sort of daft, I guess is the word we're looking for there.
Honestly, I think it was a gimmick that he was trying to use to kind of be noticed. But at this point, I don't know. I don't know if it was a gimmick or if he was just that stupid.
I have to go with that stupid.
Yeah, I think we'll have to go with stupid on him every time.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to Lucky Laptop News. CBS News is with me too. I was at the courthouse and I had some problems with some county officers. I'm going in to put a complaint in. I'm sick of it. Hey look, we got a cop talking on the phone.
So already he's complaining because he was told no by some county officers. That's in essence what happened. If you've seen the previous videos, you know what that's happened. He was basically said no, told no. Now he's angry. He's upset.
Well,
and
poor baby.
And we also have, I'm going to go in to put in a complaint. Oh, look, there's an officer in his car. Squirrel!
Yeah, exactly. Squirrel.
La 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 la. Hey, he actually waved at me.
What?
See stripes, but I don't know what kind he is.
Morning, how are
Morning.
you? Well, I can't shake your hand.
No, I got to.
Okay, so before we go any further about this one, not knowing anything about this person, the first thing I saw about him, he has stars on his collars. So right away we know he is very high up in that rank, right? Correct?
Right?
Yeah,
Or
Oh
he's
right.
yeah.
just wearing a uniform.
This
But
is Mr. Don't Mess With Me.
Yeah, he's already very high up the rank. He's the person
Mr.
that's
Good Old
more.
Boy.
Yeah, he's more one of them persons that that complaint will go to more likely if there was a real issue. So let's keep on going.
Scanner. I need to talk to you about a couple officers at your courthouse.
Okay, go ahead.
Paul Bradshaw's one of them.
Okay.
We've talked about him before.
Yeah.
When he's assaulted me, well, he basically tried to tell me I was using my First Amendment rights. He's going to take me in front of the judge.
Okay.
Because I was, my voice was a little high because
Right.
that one guy that's really skinny, blonde, he always messes with me hardcore when I go in there. Oh, you got to do this, you got to do that, when the other cops do not.
Right. Well, he's a good kid.
Well, he may be a good kid, but he harasses me a lot. So
I
I
think
kind of
so.
went
Well, you
off on
deserve
him
it.
today.
Right.
Okay, so right there, he harasses me a lot. Why? Did you ever ask yourself why they might be harassing you, Lucky Laptops?
But wouldn't that
I go,
indicate that? Wouldn't that indicate that he's the officer is searching contact with him, and not the other way around? He brings him into situations that
Yeah,
the
one
officer
would
then
think.
says he's arresting me.
yes,
That doesn't make sense. Just like
yeah,
if you follow your stalker and says he's stalking me.
yeah. Well, here's it comes to my to something I've learned, watched from Justified a few years back. Raylan Givens tells someone if you're dealing with assholes in the morning, you're dealing with assholes in the afternoon, and if you're dealing with assholes in the evening, maybe you're the asshole. Just saying, for what it's worth.
Or you're a cop because that's your job.
Yeah, or you're a cop. But let's keep going here.
Bradshaw came down.
Right.
So I would like to put in a complaint in against him and Bradshaw today.
Okay. Well, I can show you where they're at.
I know, well, you're the sheriff, so I seen you sitting there, I figured I'd talk to you.
Right.
I'm not happy today.
So break down what happened to me first, or
Oh.
what happened to you.
Like I said, I went in to pay my court costs.
Okay.
That one skinny cop
So
always
he went
gets in
in to pay
trouble.
for
Oh, you
another
gotta do it
time he
this way,
got
you gotta
in
do it
trouble.
that way. When the other cops, I throw stuff in the bin, I walk through, they come around and sometimes they wand me, sometimes they don't. He always wands me. He wants me to
Well,
open
they
my
better be
coat.
wanting you, 'cause
He
that's-
wants me to open my coat. He wants me to take my belt off.
Right.
I told him the last time, you tell me to take my belt off anymore, and I'm going to tell you to go get a search warrant.
Because
Okay, whoa, right there. When you go into when you fly, you have to take your belt off to go through TSA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Because you can hide stuff in your belt. That's why he had to take his belt off to be won properly. He could hide stuff in his belt. They're trying to make sure that there's no weapons on his person. I could go hours about that beard. That beard needs to be trimmed. It needs to be properly washed and oiled and combed. But the thing is, if you comb that beard, you probably would be getting those fleas coming right out. And we were talking about Lucky's beard there because it is the most unmanaged thing you can ever see. You know, you have people with really nice long beards, but they're managed, they're kept, they're maintained. Lucky's is not by no means.
Oh, you guys would laugh at mine now. The girls braided it the last time they were here.
I'm sure. Oh my goodness! I'm sure they did. They misbehaved a little bit, just a little.
Always.
understand that with that, their main job is to keep citizens safe. Okay.
I disagree with that because
Nope, their
Supreme
job-
Court
no,
has.
Okay. Supreme Court has. Okay. No, whoa. The sheriff. And by the way, that is the sheriff. Just said their main job is to keep the citizens safe, and he's still arguing with the sheriff about what their main job is.
Already said you guys are not
Listen
here
to
for our
me.
protection.
They are there for protection of that courthouse. They are security for that courthouse.
Yeah, well,
So
maybe you need to
understand,
hire better
listen to
security.
Nightmare's Watch, hello, and yes, absolutely. That's why you taking your belts off when you're going through metal detectors. And Jennifer Rao has stopped in too. Say so. Hey, how you doing? Did Chili ever stop to think that people, maybe just maybe the people that called him a constitutional law scholar were being sarcastic? That's $1 million question.
Yeah, he probably
Hmm.
never thought about it, but that's a very good question.
Yeah, that is a very good question.
You know, as they say, irony can be ironic sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
wearing a trench
It's kind of like when people say, "Hey, you're very, very entertaining to me." Is it?
coat.
I don't give it. Okay, that's discrimination there. That's discrimination there because it's a trench coat.
No, but you can hide a long bear rough in that. Listen to me.
I might be able to. You're right about that, sir. No, I'm listening to you, but you're going to hear what I got to say
No,
too.
you're going to hear what I'm going to say.
No, I don't have to. You work for me. You work for fucking me. You know, I'm just going and doing a fucking complaint on you as well.
No. See, that's the kind of stuff that just he is not your personal servant because he happens to be a public employee.
And not one is a public employee; he's the elected sheriff.
He's an elected official. He has complete authority over you.
And he's going to, and you're going to go in there and you're going to make a complaint at the sheriff's office about the sheriff. Who do you think's going to read the complaint, dummy?
Things people say to let everyone around them know that they're an asshole. I'm filing a complaint.
That's one of the big ones. Yeah.
And,
This is what happens when you stop developing at the age of 3, and you just stay that
Got
age.
that
I
right.
mean, this whole
And-
bit, he talks over the sheriff, and then it's like, I don't know, it's ridiculous. It's not. This is not an adult. He has
Not at all.
the mindset of a 3-year-old, at least.
3-year-old, 4-year-old, modern college graduate, one of those.
and real quick, thank you, Drama Lamas. That is very nice of you saying. I hope it's not sarcasm. But very nice of you to say that. And Nightmare's wife, yes, exactly. It's going to find its way into the shredder.
No, you're not wanting to listen to your people you work for, sir.
No, I'm
You
not
work for
listening.
me.
You got to listen to
You work for me, sir. You are the sheriff. You are the elected official, sir. You work for the public.
Yes, I do. And I'm there, and my people are there to protect
And you
the
know
public.
what? And I'm tired of your people harassing when I go in when the other cops don't do it that far. They
Well,
warn me,
they
but
should
they
be.
don't make
Okay.
me take my trench coat
Then I
off.
will
They don't
listen
make
to
me
you.
take my fucking belt off.
Listen, hear me, okay?
I'm hearing you, but you don't seem like you're hearing me, sir.
You're
I
not-
want to
you're
put
not
in
letting me
complaints.
talk. You're not letting me speak.
I don't have to let you speak, sir.
Well, good luck then. There, you got the complaint forms are right there.
Okay. Did we see the lady at the door right there?
Yep.
Yep. So that is Lucky's wife, girlfriend.
Well, that's got to be a tough gig.
Uh-huh. Look at her very carefully, and I'm sure the ladies will answer this very correctly. I don't think that's fat. I
Yeah,
think,
she's going to be a mama.
again. And guess who's going to be the daddy?
Oh, please tell me they didn't let him procreate. Oh no.
Yeah, yes, at least twice. So,
But-
because I know one other child, and I was feeling sorry for him. Oh my goodness, I'm worried about I'm worried about our society if we on this one too. At least they're in
Okay.
Missouri. At
All right,
least-
my dark sense of humor is about to be in chat.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Quick.
Everybody brace yourself.
Yeah, we're gonna let that hit, and while it hits, I'm gonna keep on playing.
You have a good day.
And everybody, that is the sheriff of Howell County. Maybe we ought to not vote him in next year.
Thank you.
Ooga shaka, ooga shaka.
Now, do you think maybe Lucky Laptops should run for sheriff?
I mean,
Well, look what happened to Josh Abrams when he ran for office.
And I'm going to tell you something. I'm a little disappointed that Josh Abrams didn't win because I was going to certainly for you. I was certainly going to do.
Oh, we could have foiled his pants off. I know.
Yeah, I was going to for you. I would say let's support some of our First Amendment auditing of him, and just so he can get a little taste of it.
actually, which grown up person does this, goes home, looks at it again, and says, "Yes, this is. I was so good at this day. I behaved so well. I put this on the internet." Who with a kind of normal mindset would ever get this idea?
You just answered the question right there. You're
No one.
assuming you're assuming
Yep.
Lucky Laptop has a normal mindset. We already know he does not.
I am waiting for the rest of the song, though. I do like that. I can't stop this feeling.
I just wonder
Ooga chaka.
what will happen if his two brain cells ever will collide.
I can't
Is
stop
it
this
like a big bang, or
feeling when you fought at me. You made me want to puke and pee freely. Oh, sorry.
That works.
So we'll keep on rocking and rolling.
I want to talk to you, Mr. Fish, but
And I'm trying to talk to you, and I'm trying to tell you how I
you
feel.
are not letting me talk.
No, I don't have to let you talk. I'm trying to talk.
So
you're trying to talk over me.
Yourself,
You're the
saying
one
you're
that
letting
works
me
for
talk
the public.
and I
Maybe
don't
you
work
ought
for the
to
public.
hush your mouth and
But
listen
you
to
can
what the
also
public has to
understand
say.
operationally how things
I
work.
understand how things work, sir.
You
Do you
don't.
not realize I could have been a federal agent at one point in time in my life?
Hey,
Yeah, right.
at that point, I had to pause. I mean, really seriously. First time I heard this, my jaw dropped. What prevents? I mean,
What did he say? He said he was a federal agent?
no, he could have been a federal agent at one point of his life.
For who? The National Idiot Agency?
Oh, good. Cold, clear water. My name is Cletus, and this here is my sister wife. And yes, what? I mean, this is almost like him. Yeah, back in sixth grade, he wanted to be FBI. That might be what he was referring to. The way he's acting.
Well, PayPal Patty was in boot camp, so I mean, I guess anything's possible.
Yeah. But how do you get from security guard to federal agent?
Cheat on your tests, probably.
Well, no, I mean, I could see someone like, let's say, someone in college that does a security gig just so they can make some money. But I'm talking about someone like Lucky who did not attend any kind of college, more likely. Sit there and say, at one point in time, I could be a federal agent. One of the first rules is you have to have a higher education, period, to get you can be
Yep,
considered in
you
that
got to have at
position.
least a bachelor's.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, okay. If I may interrupt for just one moment.
Hmm.
I got trolled last night about, Lana J-Town Press being a girl. Not falling for it.
Yeah,
But I
me
do
either.
have the question, with no visual, PayPal Patty, what is that? Is that a guy? Is that a girl? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's a guy. It's just a rather effeminate one, but I'm pretty sure he's a guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, J-Town is
Lana, I'm
obviously a
pretty
guy.
sure. I'm with you, Cool.
Patty, I had no
I have always
idea.
had serious doubts about Lana.
Yeah, and Pat, that does remind me of the character. Was it Patty that you did on SNL? That no one really
Oh,
knew if it was a
Pat
man.
and Chris.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep on rocking and rolling.
What was that character's name? Something Pat. What was it? Can't think of the name.
What's that?
The Pat character on Saturday Night Live.
Pat. Yeah.
Was it Pat? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I don't have the visual, so I've heard a lot of jokes both directions, and I didn't know. I couldn't
Right.
tell from the voice.
You certainly couldn't tell from the voice, but he is. I would pretty sure. I am pretty certain he's a guy.
Okay, cool. I'll
Okay.
go with that.
And
Yeah.
that's fine. I mean, if he or she wants to be a he or she, whatever, that's fine. But Lana is the most annoying. I mean, of all of the frauders, there are very few people out there, Josh Abrams being one, Glenn Serio another, but there are very few who are as unbelievably arrogant and condescending as Lana is. I mean, Lana
Oh
is
yeah.
just, ugh.
Well, yeah, I agree. And whatever they want to be, that's their thing. I don't care. But I would like to, know so I'm not screwing up when I refer to them.
Right.
If
Guess
that
we could
makes
just call
sense.
Lana it. I mean, no, we don't insult. I don't want to insult Lana, so perhaps Lana could just be referred to as it. What do you think?
Yeah. We have to, unfortunately, be sensitive
But
to some things.
I know,
And
and I'm trying to be. That's not the issue. The issue is what Lana does with the videos that Lana produces.
well,
It's got nothing to
yeah.
do with the gender that person chooses to identify with. I could care less.
Right.
So wait a minute. So that's the real name? I thought that was the make fun of the person name.
No, isn't that the real name? I think it is.
It's got
Anybody in the
the
chat know
legal.
different? I honestly don't know if that. I thought that
See,
was
that was the
one of the
impression I
things.
got. Was the name that Lana wants to go by was Lana.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I thought too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I may be
Yeah.
wrong. I
Now,
don't. That's not
yeah.
something I've researched. So.
Now, but the name that was given to Lana was Mark, to my understanding. So yeah.
Okay, now Jeff is saying it's her pronouns are she, her. Okay, great. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Right.
Okay,
And
sorry for derailing. I don't have the visual. I'm trying to figure it out on voices alone.
okay. I'm gonna keep this playing. I gotta check something at the door real quick, and I'll be right back.
Pizza.
I did security in California, Los Angeles, California. I did security. I did everything you guys did, and I didn't have a firearm to back it up. I'd like to see some of you guys try that. If you want to speak,
I can't understand. Hang on. What? So that again, you want to hear? We want to see.
I want to see you guys try that. Go to Los Angeles, California, and go up and enforce your laws without your firearm. I had to do it.
Okay, go to the academy and come make a change.
You know what? I've honestly thought about it since I got that felony charge taken care of.
Well, that is a wonderful start.
Yeah, it was a wonderful start. When I'm the one that called 911 because a trucker in there killed me, and when I'm trying to write the information down, he threatens to fucking kick my ass, so I grab my firearm, and I'm the one that goes to jail. And I'm a little fucking pissed on that one. It's one of these ones.
It is.
I'm not happy with your officers right now. Not one always fucking harasses me.
So what? Who cares if you're happy with them or not? You still have to obey them.
Because that's part of it. They go through the system. If anything comes off, they wand and they go on. But understand, just like as you will know, if you like firearms.
Okay, you want to talk about trench coats? There's been times I went in there without my trench coat, sir. I went in with a t-shirt and jeans, and he still wanted me to take my damn belt off.
Listen to me. Because belts, there are knives concealed within belts. There are, I understand.
Well, I do that, and you see a fucking knife.
But there are, as well as you know.
Yeah.
So there's anything that is metallic, they're gonna try to wand and figure out what it is and give it back. But it's just to keep everybody safe in that footprint. That is absolutely their job to do.
And I need my channel is here. And good morning to you as well. He's all the way down in Australia. Good to see you.
I want to ask you a question. Have you seen the video going around YouTube right now where a cop opened fires over an acorn palm?
Yes, sir, I have.
Okay, so he's been harping about this in the previous video and this video about the acorn thing. How many of you guys are familiar with that story?
No, I hadn't heard that one.
So this happened near me, so I know a little bit more about it. But a police officer, two police officers responded to a call. A boyfriend took his girlfriend's car and would not return it. They when they did apprehend him, the girlfriend indicated that he did have a firearm, and what she described sounded like he had a firearm with a suppressor. They did detain him, they did handcuff him, they did search him, and they did put him into the patrol car. They being the sheriff's department, not necessarily this particular deputies that's involved. When the deputy was returning to his patrol car, an acorn landed on the roof of the car, causing that sound that you would get with the acorn when it lands on a car when it falls from a tree.
Yeah, bop sound, yeah.
So the deputy literally did a combat roll, pulled his firearm, screamed, shots fired, and emptied, I want to say, at least 2 magazines into the police car. A second deputy, responding to hearing shots fired, came running, saw where he was shooting. He was indicating that the suspect was shooting at him, and she started firing as well. They
Oh
shot
boy.
yes. Oh boy. Luckily, the suspect was not injured. So this is what Lucky Laptops is harping about. It was a horrible, horrible situation where maybe the wrong person was wearing a badge that day. And I hope that to goodness he will not wear a badge anywhere. Because you cannot react like that. But that being said, yeah, thank goodness
But what happened to the officer involved? Did they?
Okay,
you
so
know what
one
happened to the
resigned.
officer?
Okay, one was resigned. One was no real anything really happened because they said that her reaction was based upon what the other one was telling her.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like I'm
Yeah.
getting fired on. Yeah, okay, I can see that.
Yeah. No criminal charges were pressed, which was some people feel like should have been. I think if the guy was hit while he was in that patrol car, yes, there would have been criminal charges, definitely. But he wasn't hit, and you know for sure the county is going to be paying him some money.
Interesting.
So yeah, and I mean that was a major screw up on the part of the deputies on that one, on the sheriff's department on that one, and hopefully that will be addressed properly. So something like that should not, hopefully, won't never happen again. Knock on wood. That being said, are we ready to drive on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sheriff, what do you think about that? What would you have done to that officer if that was one of your officers? I want to know that.
I don't know any details about it, and I'm not gonna talk derogatory about an officer.
I know all the details.
But that's okay, that's fine, I don't. But a situation like that, it could be because of societal, whatever it is, and his preconceived that the guy had a silencer, there's a lot to it that I don't know. But that.
And real quick, I'm sorry, I just saw this. Jay Bond, yes, you have a good evening. So glad that you were able to join me.
Thank you, and see you soon, guys.
Yes. Yeah, take
See you
care.
later, Jay. It's good to see you, man.
All right.
See
All right.
ya, bye.
Good night, my friend.
Good night.
It's an acorn ball.
I agree, and that's not.
They don't sound like a gunshot.
I have no idea, well,
I'm glad it wasn't a walnut. He would have said a bomb went off.
but whether it be something in his past, I'm not gonna talk derogatory about an officer or whatever investigation.
I need 2 of
completed,
these,
it's
don't
fine.
I?
But, right here.
I need 2 of these for 2 officers.
Here's some simulations of it. There you go.
I'm not happy with it, sir. He harasses me every time I go in there. And honestly, I feel like he does it because of who I am. And then Bradshaw wanted to face me. Bradshaw shouldn't even be talking to me. That motherfucker assaulted me once. That guy is a danger to your company. He's going to get this Howell County Sheriff's Office in a massive lawsuit one day.
Well,
And if he would have tried to got me to go in front of a judge today, I would have looked at him and told him, okay, for one, I'm not going in front of a judge unless I have a lawyer. For two, you don't have the authority to summon to a judge.
again.
Over me doing my protesting, that's a First Amendment right.
You're what?
Protesting. That's my First Amendment right to protest.
It is.
That's my First Amendment right of freedom of speech. I don't care how loud my voice is.
That.
And it don't matter about cussing either, because Supreme Court has already ruled that cussing is your freedom of speech.
But you also got to understand when you got young ears or environment that won't just because they.
And I'm sorry, but they're in public.
And no,
No, I'm not
no,
saying that.
no. Lucky, if a grown man told you to quit talking that way in front of his kids and you refuse to stop, don't be upset when he decides to teach his young children how to take care of people like you in the most inappropriate manner there is. Can you
That
say
reminds me of
why?
that video of that. Remember when Denver Metro Audits was having it out with that guy whose kid was there, and the guy kept
Yes.
looking at him and going, "Now, see, son, this is what happens when you become an arrogant jerk that's on drugs." It was great. I love that video.
Uh-huh.
Poor Chris Cordova.
Yeah.
But as
They're in public.
But as a human with any kind of social norms, you don't.
You know?
And here's the problem, Sheriff. We can argue whether or not if he's human, but we can definitely say he does not have any social norms. Look at him. Please. Please look at him.
The human with any kind of
He has some
social
social
norms, maybe
avenues.
everybody's tired of cops breaking the law.
Again, how did they break the law, Mr. Fish?
Well, they try to violate my First Amendment right. That's breaking the law.
Okay. Did the judge say
right.
that happened? Don't think so.
Is it not?
Brother,
You know, I don't
tried
think I'm
talk
gonna
to
do a
you
complaint.
on
It's not gonna
something
go
you had
nowhere,
social
is it?
norms and certain- No, if you want to fill it out, absolutely. And one thing that I would take care of, that they are to wand any kind of metallic sound. That is part of their procedure. So, let me get you. But listen to me. You fill it out, I'll do my due diligence as I always have with everything.
You might want to tell them to leave me alone.
All right? They have a job to do.
They may have a job. Okay, I got a question. What about cops being getting on my ass the other day on 14 and pulling me over because I touched a white line? When I had a cop on my ass blinding me. But I had to speed to catch him my ass because when I passed him, he was right there at that sawmill below 14.
I don't know any details about it, but if you're passing the white line, it's generally.
I didn't pass it. I touched it because I had a cop on my ass. I was literally.
I don't, you're talking about things that I don't know.
Well, I've got.
So all I gotta ask Lucky is, do you want some cheese with that wine? And here's the thing, you're constantly getting in trouble, Lucky. Have you ever thought maybe, just maybe, that it's not what everyone else is doing to you, but what you're doing to everyone else?
Yep.
Hey, Batty, how you doing?
Betty, beautiful, you're here.
Hi,
Oh,
how's
Patty,
everybody?
Patty, you just missed Frank. He just left.
Yeah, I'm really thinking that's a lie. I think I know better.
Speaking of which,
And he
Batty,
asked about you and wanted your phone number.
Do what?
Nothing.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
And Batty, you remember what was your first assignment that I asked you to do?
Oh, I guess I can say I didn't understand the assignment. What assignment?
Your first assignment was to try to get Deputy Frank Sloop on this show.
Yeah, like he's really going to do that. I would have to do something like that in person.
So
Then
go
I say
to Pinal County and speed. Next.
it would more,
I
it would
like
more
that
be
plan.
like
That's good.
It would more be like live from the county jail.
She'll get pulled over by some other deputy. She'll get
Oh,
pulled over
give
by
me a
some other
break, Daddy.
deputy.
You would love it, and you know it.
Oh, I would
Hey,
freaking love
Paul
it.
Furman, how you doing? But she'll get pulled over by some other deputy, and I can see it now. You're not Frank Sloop. I'm looking for Frank Sloop. Where's Frank Sloop?
Howdy,
Right.
Tom.
So what am I
What do you mean
missing?
he's
What's
off
going on?
today?
What are you
He can't
playing?
be off today.
We are making fun of Lucky laptops.
As long as you're not showing any skin or belly buttons, I'm good.
I am not Will. I don't
No.
have that finish.
Told you I would make it up here last minute, and I did. So there.
Yes, yes, I know you would, and I'm so appreciative that you did.
You don't deserve it after playing that video earlier.
What the hell are you
Oh, I'm
talking
not
about?
laughing. That wasn't at all funny.
Yeah, I'm calling BS. Don't do it. I swear to God, Joe, don't do it.
I've got it.
Okay, good. You didn't. I was about to say, because you know I'm armed with a lot of pictures.
Oh, this should get interesting.
Okay.
As long as none of them are
Oh,
jobless
damn it.
deposits or butt crack.
Meow.
Ugh.
Oh, license, driver's license, please. Meow.
Oh,
Okay,
good God.
let me give you my license. Hold on. Hold your horses. Oh, yeah, I'm in a hurry here now. Meow. Oh, meow. Hurry up, meow. Meow. Got gas, meow. Hold on. There, felt better. Meow.
God.
Meow.
Oh,
What's that in your back seat there, meow? Do I have to pull my pink fuzzy cuffs out for you? I don't have any pink fuzzy cuffs anymore. Will took my pink fuzzy cuffs. I know it was Will because he left his sippy cup in my car. You know how that his main is? Okay,
Are you done?
I'm done. We already
Okay.
budgeted for you.
Being under a substance abuse.
Okay, so I touched my wife.
Listen to me. The white line of the crossing the center line. It is
But I
a
didn't cross.
contributor
I
to-
touched.
But again, if you can't stay in the lane, that is a
What
Well,
is
if
Lucky
you're in
trying
the
to prove
lane,
with
you're,
that
not,
jacket
you're still in the
anyway?
lane unless you cross the lane.
no. If you were
You touched the
behind
lane.
line, you're not able to navigate
Okay,
a straight course.
but I had a cop on my ass.
I again don't know.
And that's against the law. A cop on somebody's ass, like, okay, that's following too closely. What happens on 14 highways bad about deer? What
And real quick, hey Scott, how you doing?
Well, hey, Scott. How you doing, buddy?
happens if I would hit my brake because a deer jumped in front of me and your deputy hit my car? Who would pay for it? Would your deputy? Would the county? No, then the taxpayer paid for it.
Donna's got her both here.
I understand what you're saying. There's probably a reason to read your license or whatever it may be. There's a reason why they do it.
Well, you know, you said my license was dirty. Well, in that case, you should have just activated his red and blues and pulled me over. Not following my ass for about a mile and a half before he decided to activate his red and blues.
Again, you have a certain amount of time for you to try to get either more reasonable suspicion to pull you over or whatever it may be. I mean, again.
You know, maybe next time I ought to just brake check
Listen to
him.
me, listen to me.
And what happens if I just
Hear me
brake
out.
check him next
Just
time?
please let me.
No,
talk.
answer me
Let me
this.
talk.
Is it illegal if I brake check him?
Yeah, if you know just a brake check that's causing an accident, yeah, you don't do that in public. Or
Well, he's lying to me, I'm sorry.
So here's the thing. We don't know exactly what is the truth with what Lucky is telling us. I don't think there was a video out there or anything like that. And we have seen videos where he's harping about someone, a deputy being on his ass, and the guy was way back there. So Lucky's perception to reality is questionable at best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a good statement.
Yeah. So that's what.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And
So who's recording him, or did he put his phone down?
he put his laptop down.
Oh, his
Remember-
laptop. My bad. Sorry, my bad.
No,
But
he's got his
remember-
laptop in his hand, doesn't he?
No, he's carrying like a scanner type thing.
Oh, okay.
Lucky does not. Lucky does not understand that he can actually buy things that's easy. That he can easily be carried in the hand. He has to buy the big stuff that you might as well have a backpack for. But
Wow.
yeah,
Hey guys. Hey Doc. I think I'm gonna duck out. The weather here is getting bad again. We just had. I
okay.
don't know what we just had.
Oh no.
It's really. acting strange.
All right. Well, David, thank you for coming. And, we go, as always, we're going to have a Thursday live stream. So hopefully you can join us then.
Be
Yeah, my
safe, David.
project's done now. So,
Yeah,
hey,
take care,
Betty,
David.
I
Always
finally
good
got
to
my
hear you.
project turned in this afternoon.
Oh, you
All
did?
right.
Yeah, thank goodness. So,
Well, be safe out there.
guys,
Let us know if anything. Let us know if anything bad happens.
oh, hopefully it won't, but we'll see. We got presentations on Tuesday, and then we're done. Anyway, we'll
Well,
see you guys later.
real
Take it
bad, he can't let us know.
easy. Right. Well, good point.
Okay, good point.
All right.
Y'all take it easy. We'll see you Thursday. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye, David.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye. Take care. All right. Let's
Bye-bye.
keep on. Yeah. Let's keep on pushing on with our brand Lucky Laptops.
I almost ran off the road because his lights were in my eyes off the mirror.
Look forward. Move your
I was
mirror.
looking.
There's a way.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah. My computer is acting up. Hang on.
Well, how close are you to that tornado alley thing that's going on?
I'm not. That's just it. I think I just had an interruption in the internet, and that's about it. So hang on one second.
You want
There
to
you
check
go.
our weather? Oh, wonder how bad our weather's going to get.
For fuck's sake.
All right, there you go. Here we go. Yeah, I may have. I don't know. Something just. I think I just had a little quick power.
Well,
Yeah, I
bring
think I got.
something back, or I'm going to do a cappella and mess with everybody.
Yeah, hang on one second. I think I had a momentarily lapse in the network. So give me a moment.
That's
And
okay.
everything's reloading back.
So meanwhile, let's talk trash about Joe. What can we come up with? Let me see. Put in a 1 in the chat if you want to hear about. I'm just kidding.
Yep.
Okay, not talking trash, but something I did want to bring up after the last two stories.
And which stories?
The two that you read.
Oh, the two from today.
No, the one real one for today and the last one.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Your pacing is getting much, much better.
Well, thank you very much.
What
yes.
I have been noticing is a miss, not so much, but a miss on the emphasis on the dialogue. You have the setting of the scene and the details and the descriptions of what's going on in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And you maintain that same
Everybody,
voice
welcome to Lucky
level
Laptop.
Right.
through the dialogue.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's kind of a bit of a throw off.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just a thing.
Right. Right.
And I want you, like I did with all my students when I was a teacher, to be the best you that you can be. And that might be something you want to listen to, because
Okay.
we get the descriptions, and then the dialogue falls into the same level as the description.
And I think you're right, because I do, when I take a moment and create the voices, the way I think the voices should sound, however valid it might be, yes, you have to hear that distinction between the two voices.
Oh, yes, and you're doing great on that. The distinction between the two voices is wonderful. But I think it would help to raise the voices above the exposition.
Okay.
Just my 2 cents.
No, I value that. Thank you very much.
Right.
That yes. Thank you. I will keep that in mind. Moving with my next story that I have to read. That I'm going to read.
Yeah, and I have been hearing your steady improvement and growth going through all of your readings. So awesome job.
Thank you.
You the bomb, Joe.
And then, as we were talking about sarcasm earlier, that was
No,
sarcasm.
I'm playing. I'm playing. No, actually, no. I agree. You're each time that you read one, you're getting better and better. You really are.
And thank you very much. Thank you. And it's work. I'm gonna admit, this weekend I was almost ready to skip the weekend, but I decided not to. And when I got done with this particular video for this week, it reminded me why I was doing this, and it was for the creativity and the entertainment, and nothing else.
And you're doing it.
Yep.
Oh
So
yeah. You're there, my friend. You are there.
yeah.
And you're getting better every day.
Right. Yes, and it feels good to hear that. It really does. And it is this constant growth. I think if you're going to do something like this, you have to be ready to take up criticism, but not insults.
Oh
And
no,
criticism, yeah,
no insult intended.
yeah,
And what gave me the courage to bring this up is I was told earlier today that one of the problems with a couple of my characters was that they both used the same vocabulary.
hmm yeah,
Because, I'm writing for both of them.
right, yes,
And
yes,
I never thought about that.
yeah. That is probably one of the harder aspects in writing a story. When you're creating a character, how would that character speak compared to how this other character speaks? How you, the narrator, the storyteller, would speak. And it's easy to okay, here's the dialogue, but it sounds like the same person having a conversation with themselves.
Exactly. And I did not realize that. And I'm thoroughly grateful to the person who slapped me in the face and said, Rabbi, you're doing this.
Right. Yeah.
And
Because that will help me.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I will totally volunteer to be the one to smack you in your face.
Well, we know that, but you get enjoyment out of that. I'm just saying, you get
I
so
don't
much
know.
enjoyment.
I might kind of like it too. I'm willing to try.
And real quick, Dom Furman, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Hi, Casey.
Oh, Casey's back in the house. I hope you got your son to work all right, Casey. It's good to see you.
Meanwhile, back to the show.
Yeah, back to the show.
Can I get a pen and piece of paper?
I need a pen too.
Now, I did have to
I'm
kind of
sorry, I'm
skip
not
forward,
happy.
so we may miss some stuff here, but I didn't think we wanted to watch another 10 minutes of what we already watched.
Not a problem. Seeing Mr. Nylon trench coat is not a big thrill.
Thank you.
Okay, this ain't it. Which one is it?
Okay, Biscuit, I'll give you some attention. I'm sorry, my cat wants some attention. She wants to get in my
I'm
lap.
just gonna get a wine.
Who's a good girl?
No. The sheriff just told me to leave my name.
Good Lord, he reminds me of Wanda.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say I was thinking the same thing, but at least he's doing something. He's not sitting there and just writing his
Oh, that's
his
true.
complaint. But
That
I'm
is
gonna
true.
tell you, but I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play one of the video, and I'm gonna have some like old Civil War letters ready, and I'm gonna read them while he's writing. Maybe throw
Howdy,
in a little,
Casey. Welcome back.
and and maybe Bring in a little bit of that, like violin music or something in the background, just to give his video an entertainment value. Just that. We're going to help Wanda out by making his video a little more entertaining, I think. Maybe we'll do that
Oh,
Thursday.
as long as it's, Godfather, somebody's about to die, violin music.
No, it's going to be like think about like when you watch a movie and you're hearing the main character writing a letter to a loved one back home, type of music, background music. That's what I want to do. Is get a letter like that and read that, do some music. Just
Oh,
to
opening scenes of League of Gentlemen. Awesome.
yes. So, but okay. Let's keep on making fun of Lucky, and then Thursday we'll make fun of Wanda Mice.
I'm not happy today.
Did he just say I'm not happy today?
Yes, he did.
Like we all care. Okay, I just want to make sure I
Yeah,
heard it.
yeah.
Which one's this? Because that one's like a year, make, model. See?
And Scott, I'm assuming you're talking about the from the series with from the late '70s, early '80s.
Name of business. I'm gonna have you fill this out. Is that fine? Here, I'm just filling out a little officer thing.
Are we seeing what?
I don't know which one is complaint form.
It says
Yeah, it says complaint.
Yes, Jennifer. He probably does think he looks like Shaft.
yeah, I know. But don't you have two of them you gotta fill out?
I'm just gonna do it in both officers.
I can't do it.
Not the remake. 70s Shaft.
We'll do it later then. You wanna take it with?
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna fill out the complaint later and we're gonna turn it in, everybody. I'm sorry I'm cussing, but it's been a bad day.
Aww.
Oh, yeah, we feel so sorry for the little baby there. But I'm going to tell you, like I said, if my young son was right there, and I don't have a young son, but let's say back when he was young, and I heard this man start cursing like he did, I'd be glad he's in the sheriff's office because that might be the only thing that might keep him from having to go to the ER afterwards.
I'm tired of that cop harassing me, and then you guys basically
If I
heard the
may,
sheriff.
while we
He didn't-
have this on the screen, there is nothing more sad than a beard without a man.
Screenshot.
I just did a screenshot. That's funny. I literally just did one.
Oh, send me that screenshot because I am going to meme that one.
Oh, okay.
Nothing more sad than a beard without a man.
That's freaking awesome. That's an awesome
That may
one.
be a thumbnail. That will be the thumbnail for this live stream.
Really want to listen. He just wanted to talk. Which is a shame because when we had our conversation at the fair last year, he actually listened. I thought he was going to be good, but since I'm here, I'm going to do my normal tour of this place. We'll see what they got new. Do what? Ah, shit, it's in there.
He left his scanner in there. Dummy.
Yes. Okay.
I'm going to roll the tour of the building, see what they got new back there.
So he has no problem going home, uploading this, but never bothered. Maybe let's cut some of this dead air stuff out. Make the video more efficient where maybe people will watch it in its entirely.
Anyway, this is the sheriff's vehicle. Notice no plate on the front.
I'm sorry, what's that?
I think, oh boy, he's a smart one.
Uh-huh. He's very
Hey,
smart.
do you know, like, whenever he was like switching or moving around the laptop or whatever, and they showed some of his beard, I
Right?
thought I saw bugs in it.
I would not be shocked if you did. Quite frankly, I would start to thinking, will I see bugs myself?
I know, poor little bugs are like stuck and trying to get out. All right, that's
Oh,
enough.
I'm so glad I can't see that.
Go with the parents. They do have paperwork. Copy.
Ow!
So basically, he's listening to a scanner, and what we just heard sounds like someone's getting toned out to respond to a call.
Hey, you know what? Let me ask you a question. I don't know if you guys know this, or maybe somebody in the chat might know this, but I had heard somewhere, I don't know if it was a video or Reddit or something, that it's illegal to be listening to police scanners or something to that effect.
In some states, it might be.
Yeah, that's a place thing. Some places it is, some places it isn't.
Right.
Which makes sense, but I just, like I said, it's something that I heard. I didn't know if anybody knew for sure if that is true or not.
Yeah, in some places it can be. In other places, I mean, heck, you can go to the actual website of that department and listen to their police calls.
Okay. Okay, I was just wondering.
Yeah, so it's different place to place. That's why the police departments usually do not say too much on the radio. They'll call each other on cell phones now if they need to talk about something privately.
Okay, thank you.
You need to respond to 622 Sunshine Drive, 622 Sunshine Drive, 70-year-old male, decreased level.
Oh, that's interesting. In Indiana, you cannot have a police scanner unless you're an actual journalist. There is an exception to that. There is an exception to that. So
Nice.
yeah, that is very, very.
I think they're journalists.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. But that's just it, though. That's why we probably need to have that discussion. What is a journalist?
Consciousness.
Well, yeah, because that is for
Yeah, I am going to
journalists,
fill up.
not for the I'm Napoleon or Jesus today people.
Right. Well, that's why I say we should have that discussion, but not tonight. We're already 2 hours in, and we're going to just go ahead and finish this video off. But I do want to have that discussion. I want to find an actual real reporter, not someone that says that they're a press.
That complaint, and I am going to turn it back in. I doubt it goes anywhere. I really doubt it goes anywhere, but who gives a shit? I'm tired of this shit. Hey, there's the new SWAT vehicle.
I'm filing a warrant right now, so I'll go pick him up as soon as I'm done with this. 10-4.
Huh? I got some lights up there.
Patrick, I'm assuming you're talking about that Humvee that he just walked by. And that's a very interesting point, Cyber Rats. and probably they should be, I think, too.
Hey, they got the pipes cleaned up still. That's good.
And Michael Wyatt, uh, Greg Hendry's a journalist, like Lana is a female model.
I'm so glad he's videoing these cars for my rights or something.
He makes it sound like, oh, they did something with the pipe, like they're doing something for him that he requested. Ugh.
Well, that and he's a skinny guy, and he's breathing like Sirio.
Yeah, I noticed that too. He is definitely having that heavy breathing. And he's not. Yeah, you're right. He's not that big of a fella. But again, we're talking about a guy that carries equipment that can easily have been handheld, like a laptop for his recording, and a scanner that is not definitely a handheld scanner. It is a. You look at it, it looks like it's something that goes on a desktop.
Howdy, Tammy.
And hey, Tammy, how you doing?
No license on all on that thing. You see that old broken up building back there? Used to be an old house years ago. Back when my mom was a kid, there used to be a bunch of houses.
And that is a good point there, Jennifer. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Altered Mel State. One was a lift assist.
Used to be an old house years ago. Well, surprise! It's still an old house now.
So I'm going to just give like free advice for Lucky. Okay, great. You're getting all this role. Instead of narrating while you're walking around, get all this footage, take time to edit, and then narrate throughout with a planned script. It would come out much better. Just saying. Am I right, Betty? Betty?
Yes, sorry. I was
Just
looking.
saying.
Oh, you need to shut up. Oh, sorry, that was my husband. Sorry. Okay, I got to mute.
Yeah, this might not be good.
No. Mr. Batty, do we need to call help for you, sir?
Did you hear that? Do it.
She blonde.
Oh no, he did not.
What did he say? What?
Here, say it.
I said no, she's blonde.
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Well, you know what you're going to be grounded from. Okay, back to the video. I love that man. He can put up with my crazy.
Well, I'm glad someone could.
No word.
I'm glad someone could. And not his wife. You're absolutely right. I think you're right. All he's doing is look what I record and throw it on the internet. No matter what. All right.
Yeah, I
Here
know
I
I've done
am.
this
I'm walking
place like
through
3
the
times already, but it's local. It's my area.
Just what? Look, some more patrol cars, huh? I'm gonna tell you though, that it does look like that's a rough area on vehicles, just by looking at those patrol vehicles.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna call this good today.
Oh no, Nerd Girl Jen. No. Please tell Citizen so.
I'll do you one better. Here's what Mr. Nerd Girl give in 5 words. Full Monty on a. Hey.
No. Oh my God. No. You hear
Hey,
about
Mr. Jellyman, Jelly your banana.
Oh my God, you hear about those things, but you never really, knew if it actually happened. Oh my God. That just made my night. Oh, okay. Sorry, that was just too funny.
His chat on his Chris porch. You're absolutely right. He was having a hard time with that. Very hard time. And I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna tell you something. And the biggest thing to going into a live stream, you have to have a plan, some sort of plan, some sort of plan. If you don't have that plan, it does come out messy, and sometimes that plan goes haywire. But if you have no idea what you're trying to do, you can recover. So yes, today was what I would call it. Started off a little haywire for me, but I think with the plan, I was able to produce a decently good show.
Oh,
But
and that is another compliment for you. Your handling as MC of a chat, 100% above where it started. So
oh yeah,
just leaps and bounds on that one.
yes, I mean I'm lucky right now in a sense that it's a small audience. If it was a big audience, I would not be able to manage it at all. Here, it's just one of those things. But uh, yes, but when with Ray helping me out, I was able to learn a whole lot more underneath her tutelage. So it really it gave me a lot of confidence. I'm very familiar with the buttons and the features and all that kind of stuff. Speaking of buttons, let me change that banner. I hear someone's cat. Is that baby?
Yes, that's baby.
Baby, one of CCW's cats.
Aw.
Yeah. Uh, and let's just go ahead and wrap this. Well, he goes back to his car and he whines some more. So I don't think we need to see the rest of that. The gold was earlier, dead. So we'll go ahead and throw that in backstage. And everyone, I do appreciate everybody being here. Been going 3.5 hours almost. I might try to wheel and try to finish this show off at 3.5 hour mark, but I'm not that anal.
It was 2.5 hours, I thought.
Two and a half.
Two
I'm
and a
sorry,
half.
two and a half. Learn how to tell time, Joe. But hey, 2.5 hours. Good live stream, good audience, great audience actually. Great panel guests. Co-host that came in late, but hey, who cares? She came in.
You know what? And I hate to break this to you, my dear, but I won't be here on Thursday because that's my overnight shift. Sorry.
That's okay. That's all right.
It's
We'll
another
move
12-hour
forward.
shift.
Yep.
Okay, everybody, Jesus, don't let her know, but we're gonna rag on her on Thursday.
Oh, that's the night we're going to have Scott, Deputy Frank, sleep on the on.
Yeah. Well, luckily, I do have people in the chat that have my back, and trust me, I will find out.
Well, all you have to do is just listen to it afterwards.
No, not the same.
Not the same. All
All right.
right.
Jump
All
off. I
right.
am exhausted. I love you guys, and I will see y'all in the chat.
All right. Take care. Have a good night. And Cool Clearwater is so good to have you on as always, sir. Always great to hear from you.
Always
Yeah.
a pleasure, my
Yeah.
friend.
Yes. And very, very exciting show today. Very excited that you came on. Uh, I will definitely have to reach out to you sometime this coming week and see how you doing. Just like to give you a fair warning.
Warning accepted. Reach out anytime you want to.
I sure will. And now I'm going to go ahead and put you backstage and start saying goodbye to everybody. And and I'd like to thank everyone for showing up. This has been a great live stream. I'm very appreciative of everyone that has a show. And it's been a great day. Great to see you. Great to have you. And as always want to thank you, remind you, everyone, please email your short stories, your poems, your art, or your music to today.lanou.stories@gmail.com. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. And until next time, take care of yourself.